every day is a challenge. Every day gives you happiness at the end of it. That is PepsiCo for me.
Great to be a part of the PepsiCo family.
The day I was recruited for PepsiCo, it was like a dream come true for me.
You feel free, you feel as if from day one you're a part of this organization. You feel good working here, and that's Pepsi's way.
And you know, when you're working in this kind of heat on the field, resisting the Pepsi and the chips is difficult.
Pepsi per se is, how we can say it, is it's an execution driven company, and that requires a lot of passion, a lot of hard work.
Definitely it's a matter of great pride for me to join PepsiCo as a future leader. I see myself growing with the organization and learning about all the aspects of the business.
Being in PepsiCo is one hell of an experience. Are you ready for it?
Be it the old city of Hyderabad or the streets of Punjab, as PepsiCo, we actually adopt the culture of the place and ensure that it works for us.
Back from New York and plonked straight into the streets of Calcutta, as the U2 song goes, where the streets really have no name. It's a challenging experience. One, because you're selling a bag of chips in a place which is well renowned for its street food. Getting dadas and bodis to buy a bag of chips rather than go for the regular onions and bhajas is a difficult thing to do. At the end of it, it's a really enriching experience.
Basically, PepsiCo ensures that we understand the concept of sales right from the beginning. So that's how our stint was structured, in terms of we were working at each and every level in how a sales team works at. So that was one very good exposure which we had right at the beginning in like the first 2 months.
Distributors, the salesmen, the ground force, they have a vast amount of experience and knowledge which you do not really get from the books. When you are in the B school, when you just go through your education, all that you know is just not enough. So when you actually come and work with these people, when you get to face the realities of sales, when you see the real difficulties that a salesman has to face, it gives you a whole new perspective.
The kind of life that I had imagined for myself was a nice HR life, AC office, cushion seats, all the top management at my disposal. But then immediately after joining, after a week, I was thrown into the field, get my hands dirty on the field, do all the sales work. And being in HR, I had no excuses. Yes, that I'm in HR, I won't do this. I had to. But then it was a unique experience and a different experience, which if I look it in hindsight, I think it was a very essential experience.
People like us who join companies from these schools have a tendency to join at a hierarchy and top end of the corporate ladder, and we have this tendency to be cut off from the ground realities. But with an organization like PepsiCo, you interact with people right from the ground level to people in the top management, and the kind of learnings you have from all of those is simply superb and play a big role in changing your life and your career.
I think I have landed at the right place.
The support that you receive here as management trainees is really amazing. It's all very structured in terms of guides, in terms of buddies, in terms of a mentor. No matter what problem you have, you can approach anyone here in the management and they'll be more than willing to help you out. They're very approachable and very helpful.
You are not out alone when you're in the field. You have a huge backup in terms of you have your mentors, in terms of you have your seniors as your buddies helping you out, telling you, wherever you falter, they're like, do this, do that. That might actually help you out.
For any problems that I had a buddy in the organization. I have my mentors who were guiding me all throughout, who were telling me what exactly should my learnings be, what exactly should I look at when I'm at the field. When I joined my project in the organization, in the head office, my mentor was much more supportive. He gave me a very good project to work on. He gave me all the freedom to experiment with the project. I could walk on to him anytime I had a doubt. I never had to, I have never fixed an appointment with anyone in the organization. Just simply knock the door, walk onto the person and just talk to him. That is what the culture is, and that is across levels.
I'm done with Calcutta for the time being, moving from the foods to the beverages side. Going to Chennai, an entirely new experience, an experience I can't wait for. Hopefully, it'll leave me as enriched as Calcutta has left me.
For the first 2 months, I was on field doing my field stint, despite the fact that I've joined in finance. Working with people who have been hitting the ground for the last 15 years had a lot to teach me. I learned the basic nuances of the market. I learned how the market operates, which will surely help me take my job forward once I take up a full-time finance role in the organization.
So basically, all our, let's say, levels, the big levels which we have, everybody from the lowest to the highest is aiming at one thing, keeping your product there in the market.